Josh had a pretty rough week at work. The inventory at the warehouse was off, and his boss was furious about the missing sum. So, the man decided to take a walk from the bus stop to his home through the forest. This helped him keep his cool, as he'd been on edge for days. It was good that tomorrow was a day off. On Saturdays, Josh usually woke up around 10. He lazily stretched and slowly went to the bathroom. During breakfast, the man planned his day off. Go to the grocery store, visit his parents, go for a run in the park, hang out with friends. Everything was as usual. However, all his plans were disrupted that weekend. After breakfast, Josh got dressed and headed to the grocery store through the forest, where he liked to walk after work. Walking along the path, the man noticed something white in the bushes. At first, like any person, Josh was scared. Something bad flashed through his mind. However, curiosity overcame fear. He slowly began to push aside the branches of the bushes, getting closer and closer to the unknown white thing. When he was just a couple of meters away from the object, Josh realized it was a beautiful dog, white as the first snow. "Buddy, what are you doing here?" Josh asked out loud. However, there was no answer. When the man came closer, he realized that someone had tied the dog to a tree, which is why it was there. Josh began to get angry again. What kind of injustice was happening in life? Chaos at work, chaos even in the forest. How could someone tie a dog to a tree? At that moment, Josh was angry at the whole world. The man came closer to the animal and began to untie it, but suddenly, he noticed a white envelope on which the dog was sitting. Slowly, Josh picked up the envelope and opened it. Inside was a letter signed in a shaky handwriting. To Unka's future owner. Josh's hands trembled. He unfolded the piece of paper. "Hi, if you're reading this letter, I hope you're a good person, because you approached my dog. My name is Vanya, I'm 11 years old. We have problems in our family, and my dad takes it out on Unka. I couldn't take it anymore and decided to protect my friend. That's why he ended up in the forest. Please, I beg you, take Unka in and take care of him." Josh started to cry like a child. The last time that happened was in school. He untied the dog from the tree, took the leash in one hand, and gently petted the animal with the other. The man was no longer alone as he returned home.